Hey everyone! I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers and would love your support. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot, thank you. Life on the farm had always been a quiet kind of magic, a rhythm of hoofbeats, rustling leaves, and the soft hush of sunrise over golden fields. We didn't need much, just each other, our animals, and the steady predictability of the land. Our horse Zephyr had been with us for 7 years. A retired show jumper who'd grown into our companion, confidant and symbol of everything steady in our lives. My husband, Ishan, had always been the spontaneous one, full of ideas, energy, and dreams that flared like summer lightning. I love that about him. The way he could turn a broken fence repair into a mini adventure, or a simple dinner into a dance party with music playing from a dusty, old speaker. But even dreamers can lose their way. And that's what I learned one afternoon, when everything we knew began to shift beneath our feet. It started with a camera that morning was like any other. Dew clung to the tall grass, and Zephyr was grazing just beyond the fence. I was cleaning out the barn when Ishan walked in, with a gleam in his eyes that I hadn't seen in a while. He held his camera, the expensive one we only used for special projects. "I've got an idea," he said, smiling. "Something different. It's time we show people what we've built here. Not just the farm United States. The whole thing." I smiled at first, assuming it was one of his feel-good documentary ideas. "What kind of video?" I asked, brushing hay from my hands. "A short film," he said. "Yumi's Zephyr, the story of us. I've already outlined it. We start today." Something about his voice was different. Less playful, more driven. But I pushed the thought aside. He was always getting caught up in his passions. The setup was fast too fast. Within an hour, the barn had been transformed. Lights, tripods, reflectors, a drone was parked outside. Ishan's hands moved with practiced confidence, adjusting angles and muttering about lighting, like he'd done this dozens of times before. "Why the rush?" I asked. He avoided the question. "Because it's time. We've been hiding out here for too long." Hiding? That word unsettled me as the sun dipped lower, casting long shadows over the field. We began filming at first. It felt innocent, shots of me brushing Zephyr's coat, Ishan leading him through the pasture, the two of us laughing as Zephyr tried to eat the camera strap. But then the script changed. "Let's do a confession scene." Ishan said, "You talk to the camera about what the farm means to you. Be honest, Raw." People love authenticity. I hesitated. "Is this really about the farm?" He didn't answer, just handed me the mic. I sat on the old hay bale, heart beating fast as the red light on the camera blinked to life. I spoke from the heart about Zephyr, about the nights we spent stargazing, about how the land had healed us both after losing my mother. I looked at Ishan when I finished, expecting warmth, but he was staring at the camera. "Not me, that was perfect." He said, "But now let's do one more. Say something personal, something you've never told anyone." I blinked. "Why?" He shrugged. "It's real." That's what people want. Something cold settled in my chest. "Ishan, who are we doing this for?" His smile faltered. For the first time, I saw hesitation in his eyes. I didn't press it, then I should have. But I didn't. The next day, I woke up to messages. My cousin, a friend from college. A woman I didn't even know. "Hey, are you okay?" That video was intense video. My stomach dropped. I raced to Ishan's editing room. The screen was still open. Comments flooded the interface of a live stream platform. I didn't recognize. I clicked play. There I was, crying, laughing, talking about my grief, all raw, all unedited, streamed live. I felt sick. "You said it was a short film." "It is," he said, entering behind me. "It's just live now." People love it. They felt you. You didn't tell me, I shouted, hands trembling. He tried to calm me down. It's just content. You were brilliant. I wasn't acting, Ishan. My voice broke. That was me. My real feelings, my real life. He stepped closer. I needed to do this to shift the narrative. Narrative, I repeated. What are you talking about? That's when he froze. I saw it then, a flicker of panic behind his eyes. What did you do? I whispered. He looked away. There were some emails. Rumors online about something I worked on before. Someone was threatening to expose it. I needed a distraction, something real and beautiful. I backed away, heart pounding. So you used me, I was protecting us. Number one, you were protecting yourself. That night I couldn't sleep. Zephyr stood quietly outside our window, the moonlight brushing over his coat. He was calm, grounded. Everything I wasn't the next morning. I found something strange. A small packet tucked in the back of the feed room. Labeled with my name inside were screenshots. Private emails, messages from someone named R.A. They weren't rumors, they were real. Ishan had been part of a viral scandal years ago. He had manipulated stories, edited footage to frame someone else in a short film contest. The fallout had cost people their jobs, their reputations, and it had nearly gone public again. Unless he did something to shift attention, he had used me, Zephyr. Our life. The betrayal hit like a physical blow. I confronted him with the evidence. He didn't deny it. He just looked defeated. I thought I could fix it, he whispered. I thought if we told our story, they'd forget that one, but it wasn't our story. I said quietly, it was yours. We needed space after that. He moved into the guest house on the edge of the property. I stayed with Zephyr, trying to find peace again in the rhythm of the farm. It wasn't easy, but slowly the anger gave way to clarity. He had lied, yes. But he had also loved me in his own broken way. Weeks passed, the video was taken down. He issued a quiet statement, then disappeared from social media entirely. And Zephyr, sweet, steady Zephyr, remained by my side through it all. One night, weeks later, I found a notebook Ishan had left behind. Inside were sketches, storyboards, notes, but at the back, I found something else, a letter. I don't expect forgiveness. I just wanted you to know I saw you. Really saw you for the first time that day in the barn. And I realized you were never meant to be a character in my story. You were always the one writing your own. Maybe that was true because in the months that followed, I started my own project, Quiet. Honest Reel, a video series not about drama or viral moments, but about healing, about the land, about animals like Zephyr, and how they carry our burdens without complaint. I didn't need millions of views. I just needed the truth, and that's what I chose to share. Because in the end, the most powerful story is the one you choose to live. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gripping tales. And if you have a story of your own, share it in the comments below. Until next time, goodbye.